Stockholm still wants cloth. So we shall give them cloth. Down to 300. Honey here is still pretty cheap. Iron goods are good, but it's really the pig iron I want. That's actually a fairly high price for pig iron. Surprising. Go up to that. I mean, we can definitely sell the cloth here in Raval. So this is basically a trading game. It's not just basically a trading game, it is a trading game. What was that? Wait. That's the sign for pig iron? What's that? Oh, that's iron goods. Oh. Because that literally is pig iron. Alright. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello, profit. We'll do that. You actually produce those. You would sell cloth. Go down to 280. I'm not finding anywhere where honey is selling. This is quite annoying. We could buy some more iron goods. We'll go up to 40. And we need to start buying some skins here. We'll go up to 820. That's a good price for wool. Right, onwards. Yeah, it's a trading game where you use money to buy politics. So if you go into the guild, you can join the trade guild here, which will have costs and things, and that gives you access to more of the political stuff. Then ultimately you can go into the town hall, become a councillor, and you basically have to bribe your way into that. There is a way... Oh, here we go. You can start, like, selling resources or selling stuff really cheap. You can start giving alms to the church. That's a good way of increasing your renown with people, and then basically buy your way into politics eventually. Right, we're in Ladoga. What's the manager saying? How do I access this? Ah. Your trade office manager in Visby has gained much trading experience, is now paying himself 30 a day. But I think that trading experience is a good thing, because I think it will reduce like the overall prices of things. Something like that. That is an amazing price for iron goods. We'll go all the way down to 400, which is everything. That's also not a bad price for cloth, especially as we're selling chunks of 5 right now. And yeah, we're going to want the skins. Up to 800-ish. I might just sell off the honey at some point. Right, that was good. We've almost got enough money to invest in a sheep farm. Trading is for the small boys who want to buy politicians. Real estate is for people that want to become presidents. We all know that. Well, I'll be going into real estate fairly soon. God, the price for honey just gets worse. That's another good price for cloth. Okay, fine. What else does Novgorod produce? Beer, leather. I think up to about 300 is a good price for leather. We'll go 280. That's a good price for meat. And then beer. We know we can get up to about 40 on you. Yeah, Novgorod produces a surprising amount of stuff. Another thing that we should look at doing sometime soon is buying a second ship. Okay. Honey price is still terrible. Meat price is amazing. Beer price is amazing, crikey. Novgorod to Ladoga for beer. That's also really good for skins too. I'm half tempted to go back to Novgorod just to buy a bunch of beer. Remember, most of the cost of the buildings comes from construction materials. Import lumber, bricks, tools to make it cheap. Yeah, I know. I need to see exactly how much it costs, though. You want wool. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't have any. Meat price. That's actually a good price to buy it. It's a little bit expensive. It's not terrible. Price of beer here is even more. Oh, these guys want a lot of stuff. Wait, Raval sells trade goods, don't they? Yeah, they do. So we'll go up to 320. Although it looks like iron goods are actually pretty prevalent at the moment. You can get this on Good Old Games. And when I picked it up, it was like $1. It's worth getting. Like this is a classic gem. Alright, Visby. So we can sell leather for actually a pretty decent price. We'll go down to 350, that should do. Skins is an amazing price. So I think we're just going to sell for 1,000. Like so. I think I'm just going to dump the honey soon. And the price of iron goods remains steady because I have a steady supply of it. Beer would do well here. So what I think I should probably do is just start bringing in everything for which there's a demand. And then just setting up sell orders. Right, skins was one I was going to do. Didn't mean that. I meant that. Sell it so long as you can get 1,000. Can I write it in? I can. Okay. So then... ship to office. We're going to put 10 skins here because I'm still pretty confident that we can find places to sell the other stuff. Honey. Are you a honey producer? Because if not, then the value of honey will go up at some point. Yeah, you are a honey producer. That's unfortunate. Do we have any cloth here? We do. So let's fill up on the cloth. Oh man, that price per 204. That's an insane price. Yeah, I'm going to have to sell off some of that. Oh well. Stettin wants cloth right now. Would I get there in time, though? Probably. So Visby really wants beer and wine. Where produces wine? I think Lübeck might. Nope. Cologne, I'm pretty sure does. Yeah, Cologne does. Hamburg? Alright, so maybe wine is a rarity. So it could be a pretty good idea to go down to Cologne and just buy a ton of wine. I don't see why Britain would do wine. I doubt they would. Alright, whoops. So we're in Stettin, which doesn't need that anymore, but Stettin does beer, and it does a lot of beer. Also, that's not a terrible price. Neither is that. Neither is that. Neither is that. Neither is that. That's not a great price, though. Right, we want to buy up to about 40, I think. And head over to Rostock and then Lübeck. And Lübeck actually has a demand for beer right now. I'll take the honey, I'll make mead and break the game economy, because no one will ever want beer again. It's drink of the gods for a reason. Does anywhere actually want cloth right now? I have a feeling I'm kind of flooding the markets with cloth because I'm selling so much of it. I mean, it's making me a very, very healthy profit. And I really need to go and repair my ship sometime soon. Like, the more badly damaged you let your ship get, the smaller the hold becomes. So we'll go down to 45. Or we'll just sell it all. That works too. Okay. Where are we again? Rostock. What does Rostock do? That's a very good price for meat. So what's a good price for pig iron? Grain, hemp, honey, pottery, and salt. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any beer left, so I think we're going to have to go to Stettin to grab just But I'm just going to go and grab a huge hold of beer, because that is selling really well at the moment. Go up to 45. Need to find another supply of beer. Hamburg? Hamburg. Unfortunately, Hamburg means going all the way around because Kiel Canal doesn't exist yet. So a lot of the beer production is down here, so you basically have to go around Denmark each time to do the beer trade. Never had mead. Been thinking of making it to try it. It's good. I've had different qualities of mead. Yeah, it's nice. You should at least try it. I would probably recommend getting some first, just to try before you make it yourself. Just so you know what to expect. Tax bill. Oh, and we have 44,000 in the bank. So at this stage we could definitely... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Build... a sheep farm. So we need 50 bricks, 20 timber, and 20 iron goods. The iron goods we can definitely bring in. That's not a problem. Also, the price has really come down. So bricks and timber and iron goods. Okay. So we'll probably need to stop selling iron goods in Visby for the short term. Do we still have any here? No. We sold them all. But that's fine, because we can pick up iron goods in Reval and in Stockholm, I think. No, Stockholm is pig iron. Reval is the iron goods. So we need a place that does bricks. Lubeck. I'll just buy a bunch of bricks in Lubeck. And timber. Does Lubeck do timber? No. Pretty sure Reval... Riga? Ladoga? Alright, it's going to be Novgorod. Novgorod does timber. That's an amazing price for cloth. So we'll go down to 350 on that. Price of beer is kind of terrible. Pig iron, hello. That's actually a really bad price for skins. Someone's just got here. That's an amazing price for iron goods though. So we'll do something like that. I have a feeling that's not a terrible price for timber either. Buying at 41. How much are we selling it for? 63. That's another advantage of having the trade office. You can see exactly how much stuff is. But I'm fairly confident that we can get that for cheaper, so I'm just going to fill up on bricks. Okay, I'm going to sell one thing. There we go. Did they want cloth here? They did. Alright, let's go to Malmo and then Visby, and we'll drop off the bricks and the iron goods there. Hey, Bussy. So we could make iron goods in Stockholm. Yeah. And that's definitely one way of doing it, is set up the factories in places which produce the raw materials, obviously. Iron goods. Dear Sir Viking, are you an old warhorse like me? If you are, certainly appreciate that people like us can sometimes fix. This is exactly what happened to me and ask for your help. Please keep a few of my goods in your warehouse. It won't be for very long. It would work to your advantage aside within 10 days. A man of honour. That does not sound very honourable. That's an amazing price for those, though I don't want to sell too many. We'll sell down to 400. Price of skins is terrible. Price of cloth is terrible. We could make a big profit on the bricks. And on the beer. I think we can do better than that. Timber is cheap. So we'll pick those up, and we just need to start storing this stuff up now. What game is this? This is Patrician III, and it is a trading simulation with a lot of political stuff. So you're basically making money and then using that money to get into political office and finance Either the improvement of cities or the downfall of others. So let's move on. So we're now in Visby. Tax bills here. That's a really good price for iron goods. Mordred timber is really cheap here right now. So what I should probably do is just buy that. And then ship to office, stick those in the office, stick those here, and I'm going to set up a sell order for beer. I'm also going to set up a minimum for the iron goods. So what is required to build the sheep farm? 50, 20, 20. Okay, so I need 20 iron goods. So we're going to set up a minimum of 20 iron goods so we don't go over that. And 50 bricks, 20 timber, wasn't it? Or was it the other way around? I should probably double check that. 50 bricks. So yeah, I need 20 timber. In fact, what I could do here is set up a trade order for timber. If you ever find it for less than 40, then go ahead and buy it. Same thing for bricks, really. What kind of price are we talking? 54. So if you ever see it for less than 50, which is super unlikely, then we fire it up. Huzzah! Huzzah! Poznik giving out the subs again. Thank you very much for that support, buddy. I appreciate that. To Bussy and to Itdridge. Welcome to the channel to you both. Welcome to the channel, Bussy. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Right, we need to go and huzzah! Ship to office. Load up the cloth. Put the beer in. Put the goods in. And we'll need to set up a trade order on the beer as well. How much should we buy the beer for? 5. So we probably want to sell the beer at a minimum of 50. Oops. So yeah, trade orders, kind of important in this game. I've never heard of this channel. What does he usually play? Bussy, please. And Istar, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Poznik. Okay, cool. So, drop the bricks off. Let's drop the bricks off. My office is probably getting pretty full. All the beer just went. Literally all of it, just gone. Let's go and load up some more cloth. Right, I really need to go and sell this cloth. So we need timber, we need bricks, and we don't need iron goods. We've already got all the iron goods we need. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sail down to Cologne and then Hamburg. I suppose we'll go to Bruges on the way. No, I'm not. I'm going to take a look at the shipyard here. That would be you. Repair my ship. Cost me 1,000. Do it. Right, so that ship is now out of action for a while, for 8 days. We'll see how much damage was done. Oh, maximum didn't go down. Okay, good. So we were going to go to Bruges. Well, we're going past Aalborg. We're going past Malmo, so we may as well drop in on those on the way. Alright, Malmo. Do you want cloth? Not really. We're selling some beer though at a alright price. We could probably get better than that actually. There's also some wool at a not terrible price. Unfortunately the cloth really wasn't great. I think we're going to go Rostock, Lübeck, because we can usually find decent markets down there. That's the nice thing about Lübeck especially, is it has a market for basically everything. Except for iron goods, which produces super, super cheap. So in Rostock, can we sell beer? We can. Cloth we could, but the price really isn't great. We can sell that wool. Already recouping most of our money. Bricks here are a good price. But I don't want to fill up on bricks just yet. Lübeck's having the plague, so we're not going to Lübeck. Aalborg, where meat is usually a good price. Pretty sure the price of cloth is just plummeting everywhere. Beer we could sell a bit of. One more. Yeah, we just need to find markets for our cloth suppliers now. Right, meanwhile in Visby, Visby is demanding beer. Ooh, that's a nice price. Yeah, Visby wants a lot of stuff right now. Getting that cloth so cheap. Probably really should look into getting a second ship sometime soon. That's a very good price for me. Cloth will go down to 250 again. I mean, I'm turning a profit, and that wool is really good. Right, where is this? Ripon. What does Ripon do? It's a city I've not visited very often. Pig iron. Whale oil. This must be one of the few places that does whale oil. We'll go up to 100. Good price for iron goods here. Bricks are super expensive, but we can get bricks in Lübeck really, really cheap. Hamburg. The place of lots and lots of beer. And good cloth prices. See, all that Visby cloth just hasn't made it this side of Denmark before. Good price for meat. Good price for whale oil. I think I really do just want to buy up a bunch of beer, because we can just put this for sale up in Visby. And the great thing about that... Oh, that's such a high price. The really good thing about selling beer in Visby is that that counts as a necessity, which means that we get the relations bonuses. Because obviously beer is a necessity, right, Bussy? Cloth is a terrible price. That is even cheaper beer. Just going to be dropping my average price. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So much beer. Glorious. Where are we? Bremen. I think that'll do. Right, let's go to Groningen just so I can save being there. And then I should probably go to Cologne to pick up some wine. If I have any space left. What does Groningen do? Beer. Sell some cloth here. This is really interesting. The markets on this side are very different. So if I found a way of quickly getting skins and things over here, like I know in old games there used to be a caravan between Lübeck and Hamburg, so it could be well worth getting up trading offices in Lübeck and Hamburg and just shifting like skins across here rather than going all the way around Denmark, and having a second trade fleet out in the North Sea to then distribute those goods. And 94th men. What do you see? Beneke is struck again. Don't strike me though. Alright, Cologne. we are going to be selling cloth at a fantastical price. Crikey. Oh man, we could make a lot of money from the beer here. No, we're here to buy wine. Wine, wine, wine. We'll go up to about 200, or until we fill the boat. There's a captain. What skills do you have? You're actually pretty good. Level 2 trade, level 4 speed, level 3 combat. I mean, I would really like to have more of the trade. I'm going to hire you for the moment. I'm going to just fire you later. So, crew. Friedrich Horn is in charge right now. We have a full complement of ships. Okay, so we should actually get a little more speed and also a bit better prices out of the ship. Like, I should have been focusing that more heavily. Though I think the prices might only count if you have it automated. But having a captain allows you to automate, but the movement and the combat definitely will count. Alright, so my ship is currently filled with beer and wine, so we're just going to go straight for Visby at this point. Although these guys also want beer. I could stop off in Stettin to top up. We'll go to Ripon, because both of these want beer, which just means money. It's just good business. Still wants beer. That's a terrible price. Well, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. Okay. Onwards. Stop off in Malmo. Malmo. Prices aren't terrible, but I just have no space left. See, this is why you need bigger ships, because after a certain point, like, you're just going to be filling your ship up every single time. Let's do this. Visby. It's snowing. Yeah, that's a good wine price. Decent beer price too, so we're just going to go ahead and drop this stuff off. Thankfully my office has a pretty high capacity. We can always build more warehouses if we need to. And then the wine. So we need to set up a sale price for the wine and for the beer. I think the wine will sell at 200? Hell, maybe even 250. We'll sell the wine at 250. So, wine, sell to town, minimum 250. Beer's already been done. Alright, let's go and load up on all the cloth that you've got me. Now let's go and grab the bricks and the timber that we need. So, bricks, specifically Lübeck. And I need a lot of bricks. Unfortunately, bricks are going to be a pain to store as well. Oh, that's a really, really good price. I wish I had a couple more cloth now. Alright, bricks. We'll go up to 80. Well, ship's full. That's all I can do anyway. So I think I should probably actually get the timber first. Stockholm, do you do timber? You do. Oh, glorious. And I could also pick up some pig iron and then sell that in Raval. Oh, you really want cloth too. Glorious. And then timber. That's a really good price. So is the pig iron. Yeah, Stockholm is another good starting city, actually. The thing I like about Visby is you're a little bit closer to the big markets down here. Stockholm, you're more isolated, but Stockholm has so many raw materials. You could probably make a small fortune from just the industry there.